Hey guys, it's Shamasha here and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please make sure that you subscribe. I'm actually asking nicely. Do that for me now. Let me give you a second. Alright, thank you. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you. Yeah, just keep subscribing, keep liking, all that good stuff. So today I'm back with you can see by the title, a story time. Yeah. This is like one of my roommate horror stories. I don't feel like I've had like crazy horror stories in regards to roommates, but I've lived with a lot of people. Not by choice. Not by choice. So yeah, I just have a lot of experience with living with different types of people. And yeah, people are just not like me. I learned that every single time, but this story is is gonna be about this woman who basically just switched up, like out of nowhere. She literally switched up. It was very weird, but let's get into it. So at the time, I had moved to obviously my nan's house. I dropped out of uni because yeah, your girl was, I don't know if I mentioned this in another video before, but your girl was going through it. Okay, I'm not having a fun time, so I decided, sorry guys, I got my foot up because I need to feel comfortable. I need to just get into this. So yeah, I moved to my nan's house and I was living there for a couple of months. My nan was in Jamaica at the time, and then I was staying in, basically my nan has like different floors in her house, so I was staying on the floor with my nan in my mum's old room. So I stayed in there until my new room upstairs was patterned, because I basically wanted to decorate it a bit. Sorry. I basically wanted to decorate it, and yeah, so I needed to paint it, change the carpet, and I was waiting for my bed. So cool. Downstairs, obviously, already had a bed, and sorry guys if you see me playing with my hair. But yeah, downstairs already had a bed, and yeah, I was just chilling in there until my room was patterned. Fast forward now, moving to my room because my bed finally came, settling in, cool. At the time, it's only me and another guy upstairs. So when I was in my nan, like in my mum's old room, so the floor that my nan sleeps on, I was using the bathroom downstairs. There was someone living upstairs and they were the only person upstairs using the bathroom. So cool. When I moved upstairs, obviously me and this person, let me give him a name. I'm gonna name him, I kind of thought of a name. Look at me pretending to think. I actually thought of a name before, so I'm gonna name him Tony. So me and Tony were basically living upstairs together, and Tony was cool. Like, me and Tony got along. He was a calm guy. Tony was a guy. He was a calm guy. Like, it was just chill, didn't it? Like, we spoke here and there, brushed a little joke here and there. Like, he was calm. For all I know, me and Tony were good. Bear that in mind. So cool. My nan wanted to obviously rent the room upstairs, because there's obviously 3 rooms upstairs. So I'm in one, Tony's in one, and there's a spare one. So my nan's like, cool, I'm gonna get someone to come into this room. I'm laughing because I'm just getting flashbacks of the story as I'm talking about it. So cool, my nan's like, obviously, yeah, let's go and rent this room. So I'm just like, I'm not happy. I'm not. Guys, at this point, I'm tired of living with people. I've already obviously lived with my family, like all my family, my aunties, because I had no choice, I was young. But anyways, I've lived with all of them. And then I've lived with just me, my mum, and my sister. And then I've moved to uni. I've lived in a whole house with like 6 other people. And then I've moved into another dorm. I'm not really saying dorm like I'm American. I've moved into another flat with 5 other girls. Too many people once again. And then now I've come back to my nan's house, living with people again. And then, you know, it's someone that's on my floor. Anyways, I'm not happy, but I'm just like, you know what? Gotta do what we gotta do. It is what it is. I've done it before, I can do it again. So cool. One day, moving forward now, let's say we're in, this was all in 2021, by the way, so COVID had just happened, and I feel like everyone's now like starting to be back outside. So cool. My mum calls me and randomly she's like, I'm waiting for the lady to meet. And I'm like, what lady? I'm thinking, what lady are you talking about? She's like, the lady that's gonna be viewing the house. So I'm like, what lady viewing the house? I was like, Nan never told me nothing. Mom's like, well, she's gonna meet me and I'm gonna show her where the house is because she's struggling to find the directions. I'm gonna bleep out where I said the area that I live in, but let's call this area, let's call it Central Park. So she's like, oh, I'm gonna meet her in Central Park and then I'm gonna drop her down to Park. So Park is where I live and then Central Park is the central area. So I'm just like, imagine, yeah, Central Park and Park are literally a 10-minute walk from each other. How can you not find where the house is? So she's struggling. So obviously my nan's not here. Like, my nan's not in the country at this moment in time. And yeah, she's basically like, you guys need to do this for me. But no one told me beforehand. Nobody told me nothing. And one thing, guys, I do not like showing people around. I can't do it. I can't do it because I'll just be like, hey, I'm Shama, I'm the landlord's granddaughter and this is the kitchen, this is where you'll be, just hit her up after if you're looking for the room, yeah, lovely to meet you. Then after I'm like, ugh, no, don't come, but I can't be blocking blessings like that. So yeah, cool, I've been assigned this task. I'm here waiting now and I just hate being told things not in advance. But anyways, nevertheless, I'm here waiting for my mum to come. My mum calls me maybe like 20 minutes later because my mum's impatient as well. So my mum's like, I'm not waiting here long. If she don't come, I'm going to my yard. So my mum calls me 20 minutes later. My mum's like, yeah, she's not here, so I'm going home. So I'm like, oh, okay. When I come out the fence, my mum, I'm like, yes. Yes, thank God. So I go into my room, lay down, cool. Let's say like 2 days later now, my mum's telling me that she's obviously going to come again to view the room. And I'm like, okay, cool. So my mum now meets her in and then, yeah, my mum drives her to the house. Sorry, let me go back. My mum meets her in Central Park and drives her to my nan's house. So obviously my mum calls me now and is like, I'm at the door. Actually, I don't think my mum called me. I think my mum had the keys. She opened the door and she was like, Shama! And I was just like, oh, okay. No one even warned me. I knew they were coming in like 5 minutes, but still, like, call me when you're there, you know, so I can prepare. Anyways now, so I come downstairs and here I finally see, what we're going to name her. I'm going to name her Toilet. And there's a reason why I'm going to name her Toilet and you'll see further along in the story because, yeah. Anyways, cool. So Toilet comes in the house now. I'm like, hi, I'm Shama, the landlord's granddaughter. Nice to meet you. Bear in mind, guys, my mum's jumped in her car and dipped off. Like, my mum skirted off. She was like, all right, bye. Left. So I'm just like, oh, okay, mum, I thought you were going to, like, stay with me as we're doing this, you know? But no. Cool. So she comes in, she's like, hi, nice to meet you. Yeah, can I see the house? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to show you the house. I'm like, can you take off your shoes, please? Because we don't wear shoes in the house. Bear that in mind, guys. Bear that in mind. Anyway, she takes off her shoes now. I go into the kitchen. I'm like, oh, this is the kitchen. She's like, oh, it's nice. Like, do people cook? And obviously, I'm like, not everyone cooks. I cook. My nan cooks sometimes, but the men in the house, they don't really cook like that. Like, the kitchen is mainly free. So I'm like, here's the garden. This toilet is the toilet downstairs, but it won't be for us to use. Guys, remember I said that, make that clear. She's like, okay, cool. I'm not sure if the living room was a room or if it was the living room at this point. I think there was someone living there too. I'm not sure. Like, but if there was, they were a pimp. Like, I rarely saw them. So cool, I'm taking her upstairs now. We're walking past, remember, the floor that I used to stay on, the floor where my nan's room is. So there's 2 beds and a storage room. We're walking past now. I'm like, yeah, just one more floor up. She's like, who stays in these rooms? I'm like, oh, just like my nan, and the other room is empty, but someone's gonna move into that room. So she's like, oh, okay, what's this little room here? So I'm starting to notice that Toilet's asking a lot of questions. She's nosy. So I'm like, all right, fine by me. I'm answering her questions. I'm like, oh, that's just a storage room for this floor. So then, guys, toilet, yeah. So my nan's room door is slightly open because I needed to get the key to open the room door upstairs. She's now gone to my nan's room, pushed the door. The door was ajar. She pushed it slowly open, peeked her head in, and was like, I said, toilet? No, not that room. She's like, oh, whose room is that? It's big, it's nice. I was like, that's the landlord's room. That's the landlord's room. So Toilet said, oh, okay, sorry. I was like, yeah, upstairs. So I made her go in front and go upstairs because Toilet too fast at this point. I'm like, I need to keep an eye on her. So we get up the stairs now, and my room is literally, as soon as you get up the stairs, it's literally the first door on your right. So I'm like, oh, that's my room. She's like, oh, nice. Is it decorated? Like, I said, it's plain. Just moved here. Anyways, Toilet, let's go straight ahead. So we've gone straight ahead now. And then as soon as you turn and go straight ahead, obviously there's the first room. And then the second room is next to the toilet. So she's like, oh, who's in this room? I'm like, a man is in this room. And then she's like, there's a room also. So let's say there's a door to my right. Then there's a door in front of me. There's another door in front of me. And there's a door to my left. So the door to the right, she's like, what's in here? I'm like, it's just a storage cupboard. Mainly I use it and just put my stuff in there. Because, guys, in my room, I didn't have a wardrobe. So I was using the storage room to put my stuff in. So she's like, oh, okay, would I be able to use it? I'm like, yes, you would. So I show her room now. I'm like, this is your room. So the room's obviously got stuff in there. Like, it's got, what's it called? A chest of drawer, a wardrobe, you know, room stuff, a rug, a chair, TV stand, all that good stuff. So she's like, okay, nice. A bit small though. I'm like, yeah, but this is the room that my nan said you inquired about. So this is it, Toilet. Like, can we get this over and done with? Please, Toilet, do you want the room or not? I'm trying to nap. Guys, at this time, I just needed to nap. And yeah, I just need a break. So cool. Toilet's like, oh, would I be able to like remove some of the stuff out of this room? I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, do what you want. Like, if you move in, if you want to add stuff, go ahead. If you want to remove stuff, go ahead. It's like, it's all good. It's your room. Like, do as you please. So she's like, oh, okay, nice. And then she obviously, I show her the bathroom. Like, this is the bathroom. So us three will share it upstairs. We do have some rules. Like, we have to make sure the bathroom is clean. Yeah, like, my nan is very, very big on cleaning. And guys, when I mean my nan is very, very big on cleaning, she does not play. Trust me. As I look into this camera now, you see in my eyes that I experience this firsthand on a day-to-day basis. She don't play. She does not play about her house and her cleaning. So she lets the like tenants know, whoever wants to move in, like, if you don't keep my house clean, you are getting the out.
You gotta go. Like, today. And Biggie.
Point blank. She does not play, guys, about the cleanliness of our house. And everyone comes in and they say, yeah, I'm clean. Yeah, I hate dirty people. I hate dirty people. That's how they be coming in, guys. Screaming. And then when they come in, they're dirty. Do you know how many times we've seen this story? So when people do come and they say that, we're just like, all right, we'll see. Give it a month. So cool. Showing her the room, sent her back downstairs, and then that was that. Couple weeks later, toilet moves in. So obviously oh my gosh, let me even go back, guys. How can I forget this important part of the story? So when I felt, no, actually, I can say it now. So cool. After I showed toilet at the house, she obviously left. I called my mum and I was like to my mum, I don't know what it is, but I don't know, something ain't right to me about toilet. And mom was like, is it? Mom loves gossip, you know. She loves gossip. She's like, is it? What happened? What happened? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, you know when your spirit just doesn't take someone? Guys, my spirit was just, it wasn't taking toilet. Like, I don't know what it is. She just had, one, her being nosy, but two, she just had this like weird look about her. I'm not saying that she was ugly or anything, no way, but just in a sense of like she was just watching everything. So cool, now that you know that, I can move on. So toilet's moved in now, and obviously we're like, hey, my nan's come back at this point. So when toilet's moved in, guys, toilet has, I've never seen someone moving with this much stuff as possible. Toilet had bags upon bags, suitcases upon suitcases. Me and my nan were just like, where's she going with all of that? Like, to the point where my nan has sheds in the garden. Toilet had to put some of her stuff in the sheds. Like, that's how much stuff she had. And then I'm obviously thinking like, girl, you was not taking up all the space in that closet. Why would you bring so much stuff? And then my nan did say like she came from like another kind of, not bad living situation, but like she just wasn't getting along with the people there, and like they just weren't clean, all of this nonsense. Yeah, so cool. Toilet moves in now, she gets settled in, and like for a month, couple weeks go by, it's cool. Like the first couple weeks is actually quite calm. Like we're getting along, me, her, and my nan are having conversations in the toilet. What, guys? Me, my mom, what? Me, my nan, and her are having conversations in the kitchen. Me, mom, and her are having a conversation in the kitchen, and like everything's going good. Like me and toilet are actually getting along. Like when she's in the kitchen making her food, we're chatting. She offers me some of her foods. I'm like, oh, thanks. I think one time she even made a cake. And she's Ethiopian, so she was making like her country's food. And obviously my nan is not used to seeing like different cuisines, so even my nan was enjoying learning about it. Like we were all getting along, it was cool. And at this point, we thought everything was good, but toilet didn't like Tony. Toilet did not like Tony one bit. I don't know if it's because like she just wasn't comfortable around him, but they did not like each other. Like they did not get along. And there would be a couple times where toilet would obviously be speaking to my nan about Tony, just saying like he makes too much noise sometimes, because their rooms are right next to each other, so they can both hear each other. And my Tony, what's her name? Toilet's room is above my nan's room, so if toilet is walking up and down, my nan can literally hear it. Like, so bear that in mind too. Cool, guys, I need a drink. My mouth is dry. Okay, back to it. So one night I'm in my room with my man, and you know, we're vibing, we chilling, we just doing stuff, okay? I'm with my man, okay? So as I'm like with my man, we're doing whatever we're doing, no one ever comes to knock on my door. So when I hear a knock at my door, guys, I'm shook. Like, I pause in like what I'm doing and I'm hearing, darling, darling. Guys, I literally just paused and just stopped. And I was like, should I answer? My man's like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm hearing again, darling, darling. I'm like, toilet. She's like, would you be able to turn on the heating, please? Because it's a bit cold. I'm like, okay, toilet, I'll do it in a minute. No worries. So she goes away. Guys, did she really need to knock on my door in that time? Like, did she need to do it? So in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, this is going to be nice to be, because no one ever knocks on my door, and then you have to to come knock on my door. I'm vexed. I'm back. Anyways, that was that. Both of them, like, not liking each other just created some sort of anger in between them both, where they started spewing that on everyone. But as I said to you guys before, me and Tony were cool. Tony stopped fucking with me. Tony just stopped fucking with me. And guys, they were treating that bathroom like they were never told the rules. When I tell you, they were leaving their toilet roll in the bathroom, they weren't washing the bath after themselves whenever they used it, not washing the sink. And as I said before, my nan don't play. She does not play. My nan is vexed, guys. She is vexed. And one thing about my nan, when she's vexed about something in regards to her bathroom, especially when two people are doing it, me at the time, I was using the downstairs bathroom to shower because, you know, I just was used to it because I was using it when I was on the second floor before, and I just felt more comfortable because I just wanted to see, there was two new people together, who was really gonna dirty out the bathroom if it ain't me, because usually I get blamed too, and I was just tired of being blamed. So cool, my nan obviously confronts Tony, and that's actually her calling me now. Nan, I'll call you back in a bit. I'm filming a video. Okay, bye. So, my nan obviously confronts them. She's like, she knocks on the door. Tony, can you come out, please? Toilet, can you come out, please? She doesn't even knock my door because she knows. She knows I'm not with it. So obviously, guys, I'm in my room now, and I'm hearing my nan basically saying like, you guys are basically treating my bathroom like crap, like what's going on? Because Shamar's not using the bathroom upstairs, she's using it only to use the toilet. She hasn't been using the shower. It's been you two, like, you two need to pattern this up. Tony is not having it. He's like, no, I always clean the bathroom and blah, 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 blah. Tony is yapping off. And one thing about my nan, obviously she is much more calm now, but before, like, she would not have it. So my nan's like, don't rule me in my house, you don't run my house, blah blah blah. And then it's just like, I'm in my room just listening like, man, I do not have the time. And Toilet is just standing there. She's not really, when I say she was just standing there, she just, I didn't even hear her much in the argument. It was just Tony who I could hear running off with his mouth bare. But by this time, Tony was aggravated. Like, Tony was, man, he was not having it. He hated everyone. And him and my nan just weren't getting along. And before, they did. So cool, that situation was that. And moving forward, like, the whole house was just having issues with Tony. Like, the bathroom was dirty. He was leaving the kitchen dirty. I didn't like him. My nan didn't like him. I didn't like him. And me, sorry, I said her actual name. I'll bleep that out. Toilet didn't like him. I didn't like him. My nan didn't like him. Like, he just was moving mad. And I think this was Toilet's trick to get me and my nan on her side, because she just did not like Tony. She did not like Tony at all. Like, she literally hated that man. So cool. We're all just complaining like, oh, he's just keeping the bathroom dirty. At this time, Toilet's pulling her weight in the bathroom. Like, she's trying to clean, and basically like everything's getting pinned on Tony. So we're all on Tony, like, it's like, nah, what's going on? Like, why is he moving like this? My nan's like, if he's gonna keep moving like this, then he's gonna have to leave. And I see this woman, I see Toilet's eyes light up when she sees that. But I'm just thinking, like, maybe because she's just tired of him too, and I'm low-key tired of him, and I'm just thinking in my head, oh, like, oh, I'm tired of this. I can't wait to move out into my 2-bedroom apartment and get the fuck. I'm tired of this. So cool. That was that, guys. So one night, I was obviously in my room sleeping, and the house was quiet. I hear now, obviously, someone going to the bathroom. So someone's going to the bathroom and they're brushing their teeth, and obviously I can hear that. I think it's like around 3 a.m. And bear in mind, the bathroom is literally, as soon as you step out Toilet's room, the bathroom is there. And basically, as soon as you step out Tony's room, 2 steps, the bathroom is there. And their rooms are exactly right next to each other. So cool. I didn't know who it was that went into the toilet to brush their teeth, and then I don't know why they were brushing their teeth like around 2 a.m. or in the bathroom at 2 a.m. And then I hear someone else go into the bathroom, and all I hear is, oh my gosh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. So obviously the whole house is waking up, like, what the is going on? So obviously I'm getting up, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm hearing arguing, I'm thinking like, what? And she was like, he came in the bathroom on me. He came in the bathroom on me. And obviously I'm just like, what? You been in the bathroom? He's like, no. He's half asleep. Like, Tony's half asleep. Tony's like, no. She left the bathroom door was open. I didn't know someone was in there. Toilet, if you're in the bathroom, no matter what time it is, why are you leaving the bathroom door open, unlocked, when you know you live with a man? Why are you doing that? Like, baby girl, come on. Like, this man was probably half asleep thinking the bathroom was you know, open, ready for use, and nothing. Like, he's probably just not expecting no one to be in there, and you're in there brushing your teeth. Bathroom door unlocked at 2 a.m. So guys, obviously I'm just like, okay guys, it was probably just an incident, like, just go into your room, speak about it in the morning. Cool. My nan obviously heard the commotion that night, and Toilet must have told her what happened, and then I told my nan from my side of what happened, and obviously me and my nan were talking about it, and we were just like, it was probably just an accident. Like, I don't think he was coming in there on purpose to like spy on you. I think he was literally just half asleep, and because he was in his boxers, she was obviously really uncomfortable, which is fair enough, but like, I don't think he meant it in that way. Like, he's never given that, and you two hate each other. I don't think he would give that now, and he was like so apologetic, and yeah, that was that. Cool. Couple days later now, I don't think I was at the house at this time, but Toilet came down and was telling my nan that basically Tony was trying to peep in on her. Like, Tony tried to open her door and come into her room, and me and my nan are like, these are some serious allegations, Toilet. Like, what? And they kept having this thing where I think I don't know exactly what happened because I wasn't there, but I think Toilet was purposely making noise in her room when it was late at night, when Tony was going to sleep, and because they're right next to each other, Toilet is being extremely loud on purpose. So Tony obviously comes out his room, knocks her door, asks her to turn it down, and then I think she tries to slam the door in his face, and he's trying to push open her door, and they have that little altercation, and then that's that. So she's coming to my nan, and she's basically saying like she feels so uncomfortable, and she said that he kept banging on her walls when basically telling her, be quiet, banging on her walls, like, be quiet, be quiet. And me, obviously, and my nan are like, okay, cool, like, we have to take this seriously. Like, as a landlord, you gotta take this seriously. So cool. Mama, I'm not giggling, promise. So cool. My nan's taking it seriously, and my nan's like, Shamar, record this. She's like, I still actually had the voice memos until the other day when I was clearing out my my voice memos, my voice notes, because I didn't want that on my phone anymore. She's gone, long gone. So cool. I get my voice memo out. I'm getting in serious mode now. Like, I studied 2 years of criminology for this moment. I'm like, get the voice recording. My nan's like, toilet. All right, tell the story from beginning to end, because if this is serious, we need to build a case against him. And bear in mind, we already don't fuck with Tony, and not like we're gonna pin anything on him like that, like in the sense of like, just because we don't like him, we're gonna pin something on him. Never, ever, ever the case. But if she's telling this to us, and like she's feeling like really like stressed about it, like she has immense anxiety about it, and like she's proper like coming to us like, I don't feel comfortable, rare. So my nan's like, cool, we need to have what exactly happened, because I didn't see it, my nan didn't see it, so you need to tell us word for word exactly what happens. So we get the recording, she tells us what happens, cool. Anyways, my nan speaks to Tony privately, and not on like any way, he just says that toilet kind of feels comfortable because she said this happened. Tony explained his side, and obviously he was pissed because he was saying that it was toilet that was making a noise, and she's lying, all of this. So Tony just started becoming, so my nan understood where Tony was coming from and was like, cool, I'm hearing your side too, just you two just try to like stay away from each other. I'm not going to blame you, I'm not going to blame her, because I don't know what's going on between you two. You two are adults, and if anyone feels uncomfortable and wants to leave, they have every right to do so. So cool. Tony just after that just starts, he's not fucking with anyone anymore to the highest extent. Tony's starting to be rude. Me and Tony have had arguments in the kitchen because he's coming for me unprovoked. Like, at one point I was literally like, Tony, what have I done to you? Like, we had an argument in the kitchen. I was like, Tony, what have I done to you? What have I done to you? He's like, you know, well, not anything, but like at the same time, the situation that's going on. I was like, exactly, Tony, you're being rude to me and I don't do nothing to you. So he obviously apologized at that point, but I'm like, Tony, I'm not fucking with you, okay? This acquaintanceship is done.
I'm fucking done.
Guys, I was done fucking with Tony because I didn't want to fuck with Tony in the first place. This saved me from having to speak in the kitchen. Me and Tony were there. So I was not saving him, and Tony was obviously being rude to my nan, and she was not having it, and was just basically telling Tony, you need to leave, you need to leave. And Tony was just not trying to have it. He was still trying to stay, but whilst caused commotion, like it ended up into something so big where one day I literally came out my room the night he was supposed to be leaving, and he was trying to leave with a bang. Like, he was trying to like drag his stuff so slowly. He went out the whole day that he was supposed to leave, and he was meant to leave by 12. The whole day he came back at the house at like 9 p.m. and then my mom's like, cool, this is gonna be another night that you have to pay for, that you stayed here, another day you stayed here, and then you need to leave by 10 o'clock. So he's like, yeah, it's fine, okay, whatever. He's come back at like what, 20 minutes to 10, coming to get his stuff. My nan's called the police because my nan's like, he should have been here by now to remove his stuff. Like, someone should have came to review the room today. Police is on the phone. Guys, it was a commotion. My nan came upstairs and had to come out the room and be like, hey, what's going on here? Nah, Tony, calm down. She just said, nah, guys. When I tell you, I had to be there because Tony tried pipe up. Tony tried pipe up, and I was just like, you're not going to pipe up to my nan, Tony. Let's not. Okay? So cool. Tony leaves now, and it's just me and Toilet upstairs. Guys, Toilet is gassed that Tony is gone. Toilet is like, I'm so happy. Like, I feel more comfortable now. So I'm like, you know what? At least you feel comfortable. I think toilet started feeling a bit too comfortable, guys, because toilet started to switch up, guys. Oh my gosh. Guys, you see that bathroom? So I decided now to move back upstairs and use the upstairs bathroom because Tony was obviously gone. And like, I'm like, cool. Toilet was keeping the bathroom clean before, so it should be good. Start using the bathroom upstairs. Guys, toilet is not washing the bath after she uses it. She is leaving her empty toilet rolls in the bathroom. And guys, toilet literally went to the toilet at least like 30 times in the day. Like, it was honestly insane how many times she went toilet. Like, me and my nan. But like, she must love the toilet. She must want to breathe the toilet, because what, guys? And every single time that I would go into the toilet, she would literally come into the bathroom, open the toilet door, do that whilst I'm in it, and then walk off. She won't knock and say, anyone in there? Because you can tell when the door is locked. And as I said, toilet's room is right next to the bathroom. So she hears every single time I go in, and do you know what she does? She comes in, pulls the handle down of the bathroom, then goes back into her room. She does that, stands there for 2 seconds. We're both standing there in silence, and sometimes I do a little so she can hear me, and she just goes back into her room. Guys, she done that every single time that I would go to the toilet. And she could have just gone to the toilet, then I go to the toilet, then she comes again. Guys, me and toilet were just going at it with this like secret animosity behind the doors whenever she was trying to open my door whilst I was in the toilet. Like, it was so weird. And I just kept telling my nan, like, what is she playing at right now? So I've obviously spoken to toilet. I'm like, toilet, can you try and clean the bathroom after you're done? She's like, yeah, I do clean it up. So I'm like, cool. Guys, time is going. She still ain't cleaning it up. So I'm obviously telling my nan, and I'm getting frustrated, and my nan's not obviously happy that I'm getting frustrated. So my nan talks to her, and my nan's basically just like, you need to clean the bathroom because there's 2 of you up there. Shamar's saying that she's cleaning it, and you're leaving your toilet rolls, you're doing this, you're doing that. And she just kind of starts getting like a bit snappy with my nan, like, I am cleaning it. Like, how are you telling me that I'm not cleaning it? Maybe it's her. And one thing about it, guys, everyone that I've lived with in that house loves to blame me. Because I'm the landlord's granddaughter, everyone thinks, yeah, let me blame it on her. She won't get in trouble. I do. Stop blaming it on me, please. Guys, I'm tired. So cool. One day now, she's now left 2 empty toilet rolls in the bathroom. And at this point, I'm getting vexed. Like, I'm calling my nan. I'm like, she's done it again. She's done it again. She knows what she's doing. Because by this time, guys, we've spoken to her. She's saying, yeah, I do it. And then she does it again purposefully. And I'm the one that's going through it. So my nan's like, you better put that toilet roll and put one on her door and put it in front of her door in the morning. So when she sees it, she has to pick it up and she has to throw it away. Guys, do you know what she did? So I put it on her door and I put it in front of her door. Because obviously I was tired and I was in the bathroom cussing. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of people not cleaning up behind themselves. Like, what is going on? How many times do I have to speak? Like, when I'm vexed, guys, I'm vexed. Like, I'm just going off in the bathroom talking to myself. And she can hear me. I know she can. So guys, next day now, she's obviously left the house, come back. When I see and go into the bathroom, do I not see that she's put her 2 toilet rolls back in the bathroom? Guys, by this point, her and my nan are getting into it bad, because she is just like, I don't know what it is, but toilet switched up. Like, she basically, you see how I told you that she is on top of my nan's room? So the floorboards are quite like hollow. At night, guys, toilet will be on the phone, chatting off, walking up and down, because she knows my nan can hear it. And then my nan will call her and be like, toilet, can you kind of like be a bit more quiet, or it's late? Toilet will be like, yeah, I am being quiet though, but I'm on the phone, blah, blah, blah. Guys, my nan weren't having that. So toilet, I said, yeah, I'm being quiet. Comes off the phone. She then now starts walking up and down again, even louder, after my nan's just told her to be quiet. So my nan's come upstairs now, banged on her door, and it's like, Toilet, I already spoke to you and basically asked you, like, if you could be quiet, you're taking a mic now. She comes out her room, she's like, I am being quiet, and they're going at it, guys. So obviously I'm just in my room at this point. I'm not coming out because, Toilet, leave me alone. Leave us alone, baby girl. Why you switch like that? We were just cool. What? Guys, couldn't believe it. Anyways, moving on now. My nan's basically at this point where she's like, if she's gonna continue on like this, like, she's got to go. Like, she's got to go. And we were just like understanding like why she was having so much problems at her previous yards. She was the problem. So cool. By this point, guys, Toilet stopped talking to me. She stopped talking to me. Remember when we used to have those little chats in the kitchen? And also, Toilet cooked so every damn day. Not saying that it's like wrong to cook every day, but every day. Every day, Toilet's in the kitchen for hours and hours and hours. Sis, don't you go to work. Guys, so one day I've come into the kitchen, and bear in mind, Toilet don't speak to me no more. And good thing about me, I don't speak unless I'm spoken to. So I'm like, you don't want to speak to me, Toilet? So be it. Good for you. Good for you. So I come in the kitchen now and I'm washing my dishes. Toilet is in the kitchen cooking as usual. And guys, Toilet is just staring me down. Like, she's cooking, but she's literally just staring me down, like. And I'm just washing up with my headphones on, la-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-di-da. And I obviously in my head can feel that she's staring me down, but guys, I don't give a toss. Like, who are you gonna threaten? In whose house? Baby, I've been in this house before I could walk. Okay, stare me down all you like, guys. Toilet is staring me down like nobody's business. Like, she is trying to make me feel so uncomfortable to basically get me to come out the kitchen. Like, she wants me to stop doing my dishes and get out the kitchen. And I said kitchen. Kitchen. And she's basically now going to get the kettle. As I'm washing up, she gets the kettle and just comes like in the sink and basically puts the kettle in and fills it up as I'm washing. So obviously I'm like, Toilet, you could have waited. She just looks at me. I'm like, alright. So guys, after she's put the kettle, where she's put the kettle was obviously closer to me now. So she is standing closer to me, guys, just staring at me as I'm washing up. And guys, I stand there and wash my dishes. Wash my dishes, completely fine, listening to my music, vibes in. And she watched me the entire time. The entire time. And now I came out the kitchen now, left. I'm like, bye, Toilet. She just looks at me with her death stare, guys. She has some evil ass eyes. And at that point, I was like to my nan, like, Nan, she's got to go. She's got to go. Like, guys, it was literally what? That was 2 months in. And my nan was literally just like, I'm not gonna lie, like, we are not getting on here. You're just being difficult on purpose. Like, everything was fine, and then she just switched up. Like, she just started moving weird, stopped talking to everyone. And my nan was just like, baby, you guys to go, because
You need to leave.
yeah, by December, guys, let's say she moved in September. By December, guys, Toilet was gone. Toilet was gone because she was something. She was something. But anyways, guys, that was my story time about one of my worst roommates. I think she was definitely the weirdest. And I literally called my mom, and I was telling my mom everything about this as everything was going on. And I was just like, Mom, like, I told you she had weird energy. Like, she just weren't sitting with my spirit from the get-go, guys. Like, I just knew. I was telling my mum, I was like, my mum's like, see? Mum loves gossip, you know? She was like, see? You are right. And I was like, I told you, I knew it. But yeah, toilet, wherever you are, I hope you're not being weird. I hope you're not switching up on the people that are trying to be nice to you, because, girl, be nice. Be nice. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed my story time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, like my videos, please. Okay, subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Get me there. Okay, thank you. Anyways, guys, I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.